And let me try to get a lot better. So I guess it's better. Okay, I just wanted to do a channel intro video. Mostly, my channel's gotten more diverse in some aspects, I guess, through necessity because of things that are going on and changes that are happening and realizations that I've come to. As far as I know, alopecia has been the main central theme. I'm still very adamant about baldness being something that does not necessitate wigs, but does not preclude them either. And it's this, that if you're not comfortable going without wigs, then don't go without wigs. If you're not comfortable going out in a wig, don't go out in a wig. Just do what's you. Do what's you. And of course, other things, and people that pay attention see me post certain things about the religion of Muslims. It's also political doctrine and entirely intent on world domination. Theology is something that I dealt with since 9/11, of course. Me being in my early 20s when 9/11 occurred, it sparked me to know a little bit, and then I believe one of the ones that solidified it was San Bernardino, and to a lesser degree in a previous state, Fort Hood, because of the audacity of the defenses that people give for the correlation, or if they claim a lack of correlation between the doctrine of Islam and violent acts, horrendous acts, acts that are just beyond the scope of even the realm of fear. So you can't even fathom it until it happens, and even then you have trouble actually fathoming the reality that it's happened. And then the concert shooting with the Ariana Grande fans being massacred. That was horrible, and the audacity continues on. But it's the doctrine of the political Islam, which I study under the tutelage, in a way, of Dr. Bill Warner. He's one of the premier ones that I go to for knowledge and comprehension and understanding of the Sunnah, which is, yes, it's the Quran, but it's also the Hadith. It's also the Sirah. And these three books, and it's vital that you know there's all three count. And all three are relevant and carry weight and have repercussions due to their content and the limited, that they won't admit, but limited ways you can interpret said content. So as you can see about my necklace, I am a Christian. I've been raised one. I've looked at things objectively and decided to stay one without any question. And it's just not something else. Jesus is something I feel so strongly in my heart that it's just unquestionable for me. Never. I mean, I've contemplated, but everyone has come to the verge of questioning maybe But I couldn't come up with any answer besides the answer that I'd been grown up, that I'd been raised and had grown up knowing is that my best friend in the world and the best friend in the entire existence of the universe is Jesus. He always will be, and he'll always be there for me. So, if it was him that opened my eyes or brought my attention to the problem of the misnomers and the misinformation and the false platitudes and the empty reassurance that Islamophobia is a bad thing, and it's really something that fear of it is a phobia, in other words, is irrational. And if you really know the true nitty-gritty of the text, plural, in other words, Quran plus the other two, essential that you take all three into your knowledge base in order to make decisions and form theories, opinions, etc. That you'll have a much more grounded space from which to judge what Islam means to non-Muslims, which is well over 50% of some of the texts and some of the contents that comprise the theology and the theological basis for the doctrine. So it's just important that when you see what people would scream as anti-Muslim, I'm extremely sympathetic to Muslims, and I feel they're on the wrong path. I feel some of them are either ignorantly or unwillingly on that path. Some are knowingly on that path and know exactly what they're in for and exactly what we're in for in their minds. But the ones that are either just don't have a choice because they don't want to be killed, and people who are Muslim who have never had their eyes open to the true truth, and they just don't know any better. And God keeps some people's eyes closed for reasons sometimes. And sometimes He opens people's eyes to certain things and not others. Sometimes He keeps our eyes closed to things for years, and we don't have any way or really any right to ask why. But when He does open them, hopefully we do the right thing with the knowledge we are imparted by their opening. And I hope I do that. So, that's my intro. Muslim stuff, I don't want to say that because that's not what it's about. Muslims are people that they're willingly or unwillingly or knowingly or ignorantly follow the path of Muhammad, who I don't believe is a path that should be, alluded to, or attained, or aspired to. That's the word, third word I thought it was the word I was looking for the whole time. I don't see that as a path worth aspiring to. Some do. Undoubtedly, someone with evil in their heart comes upon that message, they are going to latch on. Just from the content of the message, that is almost a given. So the alopecia, I need to keep up with that too, and I try. And some days, like I put a video in the past, I don't feel great sometimes because of whatever flares up, and I won't do as many videos, but I need to try to get back on the horse, so to speak, and start speaking out and sharing more, which I'm going to try to do. And everybody out there, take care. God bless. And stay open to knowledge and try to ascertain which is truth and which is not truth or is misleading. Bye, yeah.